Hey there, ladies and gents. Welcome back to Gravy Productions. Very quickly, a very quick thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday over the birthday weekend. For those on Patreon, for YouTube, it would have been the previous weekend. The 7th of June is my birthday, so thank you guys so much for that. Because of that, I want to have a look at something that is a little bit more of a personal want. I want to have a listen to this. This is an isolated vocal of Freddie Mercury singing Don't Stop Me Now, which I think is going to be incredible, because we've got to keep in mind a couple of things when it comes to Freddie's voice, is that at the time, auto-tune wasn't used. I don't actually know when auto-tune became available. Let me find out. Okay, so according to what I'm reading here, and keep in mind this could be completely wrong, is that it was released in 1997, and then it got popular recognition with Cher's song Believe, which that tracks for me. But keeping in mind that all of Freddie's stuff with Queen was done in the 80s. It was not done during the 90s. I believe that he passed away in 92? 91. Nearly 92. So what we're going to have here is a very raw sort of vocal, and I'm really keen to just hear the intricacies of this voice, because we all know that Freddie's voice is unmatched. It is insanely good. So before we begin, please do leave a like on the video. It really does help. But without any further ado, let's have a listen to Don't Stop Me Now, isolated vocal of Freddie Mercury.
Tonight, I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive. And the world, I'll turn it inside out, yeah. I'm floating around in ecstasy, so
Stop me now. Okay, so it's just the main vocal.
'Cause I'm having a good time. I'm a shooting star.
Okay, so here's the thing, and this is a part of why I love hearing these isolated vocal, is you hear so much more that's going on in the vocal, because when the music gets introduced, each of the instruments have certain frequencies, and what the frequencies will sometimes do is if the voice and an instrument are hitting the same frequency, it cuts it out. Like, it cuts one thing out. So there are certain nuances in the voice that we will only hear in these sorts of circumstances, where there's no other intrusions, no other, nothing else competing for that same frequency, right? So what we have here is this incredible vocal, like this first line here.
I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive.
Like, you can get the intricacy of each and every one of those kind of slides that he does. Alive. The way that he does that, it's crazy to me, because what we hear with this voice is it's so open. And it's like all of that resonance is happening at the back of the mouth here. And truthfully, is one of the most resonant voices, at least from the time. And it's beautiful to hear. So I'm gonna move on ahead a little bit here. Oh yeah. And then you've got this swap between chest voice and head voice, which I adore, because frankly, when it comes to Freddie's voice, he didn't need to swap here. He didn't need to flip into head voice or do anything like that. But he did it as an emotive choice, as a choice for the song. And that is wonderful.
I'm floating around in ecstasy, so
Stop me now. Don't stop me.
'Cause I'm having a good time.
Having a good time.
I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger,
And that
defying the
vibrato.
laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you.
I never realized he did that. You. That's interesting. See, these are all nuances that you don't hear otherwise. And you guys may have. It's just not something that I've ever heard. But the thing that is impressive to me, besides the fact that this voice is... It sits in a very strange place for a male vocal. Basically, it's in a weird kind of spot between chest voice and head voice. He definitely fits into the more tenor vocal range, but he also has very, very interesting baritone qualities as well in addition to that, which makes that voice kind of sit a little bit lower than a lot of the tenors that we react to on this channel. And in the process of that, he needed to write songs that really fit that more, let's say, unusual range. And this is a big reason as to why a lot of people can't do the songs that Freddy does. You need to have very specific voices and specific ranges in order for it to even work in the first place. But if we go back here, there was something interesting. I hope that I find it.
Sky, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you.
The interesting thing for me is he could have sang all of this incredibly straight. He could have done it without that kind of vocal fry that he has. He could have done it more, let's say, more contemporary, I suppose. But every choice he makes is super important for the story that he's trying to tell with the song. And this is such a huge thing for me, and when it comes to connecting with a song and a vocal, is that specific detail of, can you connect with it? Is it good enough, or not good enough. Good enough's not the thing. Is it believable? Is my big thing. And this is why when I did the reaction to IU's song, I cried because I believed it the whole way through. There was a visually stunning thing going on with a very, very prominent and beautiful song. This is why all of the emotions happen, because you as the viewer, you as the person taking in this music, believe it. And this is something that I love about all of Freddy's stuff, is that every bit of what he is singing, you can believe it. Bohemian Rhapsody. I remember when I was a kid, I used to cry listening to Bohemian Rhapsody, mostly because of the line, "He's such a poor boy, I'm such a poor boy, nobody loves me." And then, me being an ADHD riddled child, didn't know if I was that poor boy and nobody loved me. Needless to say that I had a very good childhood, right? But these are the things that that strike a person, is the believability. You can sing great, you can be one of the greatest vocalists in the world, and yet I can still not believe them if they don't actually believe it themselves. There's a lot of things that go into music that are aside from the technique side. And this is a super important thing that I tell my students. You've got to be believable. As an example, the song My Way by Frank Sinatra. Anybody under the age of, say, 30? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a song about, living this incredibly long life, making all of these choices. In fact, even 30 is a bit young for that song, if I'm honest. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Back when I was doing Eisteddfods, we had, I was 7 when I had started, and I had a lot of people that were around the same age singing songs, and there were a lot of people below the age of like 10 singing love songs, and it's like, I don't believe you because you don't have that experience. It goes back to the RM Tiny Desk video where in order to create art, you must first be human. You need to experience that humanity before it's believable. Anyway, enough of a rant from me. Let's have a listen some more.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call.
Stop me.
'Cause I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. Yeah. I'm a rocket ship on my...
Okay, so the interesting thing there, I can actually hear now that there was a cut and then he overlaid his voice, so there was like another take there. So that's another interesting thing that kind of gets hidden in the process of the mix. But the way his vibrato works is very specific, and it's not something that you hear very often. There are multiple ways that vibrato works, and there is a very good chance that a lot of people, I would say probably 75% of people that aren't trained specifically, will manufacture the vibrato, where it'll be, don't want to stop at all. Like, sorry, I can't even do it. Don't want to stop at all. Where it's like, so in here, I'm physically changing my musculature to get that vibrato. Don't want to stop at all. Whereas in what we teach for vibrato is that resonance. I don't want to stop at all. So you've got the vibrato that happens as a natural resonance in there rather than a manufactured thing. And do forgive me, my voice is a little bit weird today. I'm a little bit fluey. Probably a big weekend, to be fair. But this is just the way that his works. You can hear that there is so much more kind of space in that section there, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful to hear it. It's just unusual, and it's kind of freakish, and it goes a lot for the way that his physical makeup was, and they kind of touch on it a little bit in the movie, in the Bohemian Rhapsody film, that didn't he have like extra teeth or something? I can't remember, but there was some form of physical anomaly going on there, and it does speak for the sound that he had, truthfully.
My way to Mars on a collision course. I am a satellite. I'm out of control. I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky. Yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you.
Oh, that's interesting. Because with that section there, the supersonic woman of you, I actually didn't... I never actually paid attention to what the melody was there. Because there's a lot of harmony there. That's very interesting. Also, let me know in the comments. I have a question. I don't know if this is the case or not. Was Freddy the first one to kind of add harsh vocal to a more... I don't want to say pop rock. It wasn't really pop rock. But a more commercial rock style? Was he the first one? Do you think? Because you had Hetfield from Metallica around the same time, but that was heavy metal. This is not heavy metal. This is a very commercial rock. Let me know in the comments if you can think of any others that did it, because I'd be very intrigued, because off the top of my head, I can't think of any.
Hey, hey, hey! I like it! Have a good time, good time!
That's such a unique spot there, too.
Let loose, honey!
Oh,
all
wow.
Right.
Okay, so this whole section is the instrumental part. I'm going to go back here a second.
Time. Oh, let loose on.
No, back further.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey! That is such a unique spot of the voice for him. And you can tell that he's in a form of mixed voice there, like he's in between chest voice and head voice, and it's so good. The way he does it is so masterful. I adore it. I adore his voice. It's so good.
I like it. Have a good time, good time. Oh, let loose, honey. All right.
And that kind of screech there as he slid up, most people these days wouldn't leave that in. They'd change that. And I like it. I genuinely like it because it's human as well. Like, it's like when you hear about songs where there was a mistake that happened and they left it in. And I don't think that was a mistake, but it kind of is that similar vein of, like, at least in my head, it's that similar sort of feel of it's like, here's an imperfection, but we're going to leave it because it's probably better than the alternative anyway. I don't know. Food for thought. I wasn't quite in time.
200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. Hey, traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he does it every time.
Man, I'm having such a good time. Traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Yeah, yeah. Man, I'm having such a good time. Yeah, yeah.
Hey?
Man, I'm having such
What?
out of you. Yeah, yeah. Man.
I can only speculate as to what that was, because it honestly sounded like he said the word men. Now, was he saying it on purpose, or was it the tail end of another word that got cut off, maybe as like a warm-up? We will never know. But God, I want to find out. God, I would love to find out.
I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball.
Stuff me now.
If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Cause I'm having a good time. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all.
That vibrato again.
Da, 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 da.
Wow. What an insane vocal. Freddy is and will always be one of the biggest anomalies in music, without a doubt. The guy is and was an absolute freak. I've said previously that the closest we will get is Adam Lambert, and Adam and Freddy are very, very different vocally. But we also now have that Mark, what's his name? But we also now have Mark Martel into that mix as well, where it's this triangle of, I think Adam Lambert is the closest we'll get to Freddy, but Mark Martel sounds so much like Freddy that we have the showmanship of Adam, which matches Freddy's showmanship. We have the voice of Mark that matches Freddy. Although I still don't know if Mark could handle an entire concert of Freddy's stuff. It's interesting. It's so interesting that you've got these two people that match him on very different levels. So if the two of them were to have a child, that child may be the next Freddy. But who knows, right? So anyway, look, this was really eye-opening. I love this. I love what Freddy has always done. I love the vocal. If you guys come across any more isolated vocals, please do let me know. If you'd like me to react to them, because honestly, they're so good. By all means, join us in the not in the Patreon. By all means, join us in our Discord. The link should be in the description below. If it doesn't work, please do let me know. I'll see if I can fix it. And there's a suggestions tab in there, because I would love to see more of this. And we've got a little bit of a pretty interesting community going on in there now. So it's pretty good. The chat is far more active. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribed, all that sort of thing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw here today, feel free to go over to Patreon and support us for as little as $3 Australian per month. By doing so, you'll join the list of wonderful people here. Also, if you're into gaming, I have recently rebooted my gaming channel, so feel free to go over there and have a look. Link to both the Patreon and the gaming channel in the description below.